Hello, hello, hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the Ripple server, and this is a fun tunnel. It's not. He's just getting out his boat. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day, because I am having a fantastic day. It's a new episode, and I think we're going to start a new project. Now, I know last episode I said I was gonna get on with the hub and try and do the hub and stuff, but I really want to do a new project, and I'm really excited by it. And I'm actually going the wrong... Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. I need to go this way first. But yeah, so new project. We're gonna ignore the hub for today. I don't. That's what they all say, Marlo. That's what they all say. Get out my way, piggies. But one, okay, I have been picking away. I have been chipping away at the hub, and so we've got a bit more done, a bit more around the walls, and I've done the entire ceiling. And oh my. Oh my, am I pleased with this ceiling. This took me all day today. It's now about 10:30 at night. Server is jumping. And I started this at about 7 o'clock this morning. Now, admittedly, I have been also working from home today. So that got in the way a bit. But yeah. Quite a lot of work. I'm so pleased with it. We also now have over here built into the wall just a nice little... Shut up, Ghast. Just a little way to get up. Little windy route up here. Probably making everyone a little bit nauseous. Just to get onto the top. I haven't finished this bit yet. I do want to kind of cover this bit over, so that none of the torches get blown out and you don't get any extra fire, because I'm really happy with the lighting that we've got coming through as it is. So I don't want any more lighting. Hey, Ghast. Go away, Ghast. Eat my thing, Ghast. Let's go and see if he's got a Ghast here. Yeah, it's the dragon fight this coming Saturday for me. Think this is going to release the day after, potentially. Will you leave me alone, please? I came out here for some peace and quiet, and so far I am not getting it. Go away. Uh-oh. Run away. Put out the fire. This is a very odd start to a video. Oh, come here, you. Give me your tear. What's that? Just some gunpowder. Boring. But yeah, so I do actually want ghast tears, despite the fact that I don't really want ghasts. So that's a fun conundrum. Now, where's my hole? Down here? No, don't fall down there. Down here. Don't fall down there. Down here. No, where on earth is it? Oh my good lord. Right, anyway, I've got quite a lot of materials together, so I'm going to make a cut here, kill this stupid ghast, and tear? No tear, just gunpowder. Find my way back down, and then I will meet back up with you somewhere at some point doing something. Cool. Bye. Okay, everybody, we are back. Let's see if we can record a clip without the neighbours digging a hole to the centre of the earth with TNT. We are at the site of our next project. Awesome Island is just off in the distance there. We've come out into the middle of an ocean. That will become clear later as to why we've done that. It's not actually necessary for the farm, but it is slightly necessary for a subsidiary part of the farm that I want to put in. Well, I don't want to put it in. I want somebody else to put it in. Just because I'm lazy. Anyway, let's have a little look through our stuff. We've got a load of sand. We've got a load of glass. We've got a load of prismarine. More prismarine. Sea lanterns, repeaters, pistons, packed ice, sticky pistons, logs, iron. More glass. More glass. Sand. I've done the sand. And some random crap. Today we are building a kelp farm, and it's going to be a very large kelp farm. And what I want this kelp farm to be is I want it to be like a community kelp farm, and I want to put a super smelter in there as well, so that people can come along and smelt all their items and stuff like that, nice and quickly. And it's raining. Hello, rain. I haven't seen you in a while. I believe Mad Cat's been mucking around with his data packs to make the weather a little bit more realistic, which is cool. Because we weren't getting any thunderstorms or anything like that. But now we definitely are. Not that this is a thunderstorm. I know what I'm talking about, but I am rambling a bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to crack on. I'm going to measure out the platform that I want for this. It's probably going to be pretty big. But we like things big. We like things big. I'm going to catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okie dokie, everybody. We are back, and we have a bloody great big platform here. It's huge. I've given us a lot of room to work with here. A lot. Because there's not just going to be a kelp farm up here. There's going to be what I'm calling a brute force smelter, to help smelt down the kelp, which is, it's going to be absolutely nothing fancy, just a case of when one furnace fills up, because of the fact that it is full, it will then move on to the next furnace, and so on and so forth. It's not pretty, it's not clever at all, but it should work quite nicely. And yeah, there's going to be other stuff up here as well. There's going to be, did I mention a super smelter? Yeah, there's going to be a super smelter up here. Not sure what design I'm going for yet. There's also going to be a thing in the middle here, which I did allude to earlier. I'm hoping to get somebody else to build it for me, and hopefully we'll get round to at least sending a message in this episode, but I'm not sure how long this is really going to take. The design is modular, so I should be able to build all of it at once without too much issue. It's just going to be a lot of repetition. But yeah, as I say, I've given us a lot of space, and that's so that I can actually bring these modules forward from the edge a bit, just so that I've definitely got enough room, because I do find that when I do things like this, I severely underestimate how much room they're going to take up. So this time I have severely overestimated, I hope, how much space I'm going to need. And then there is always the potential of, in the future, if this isn't producing enough, to fill the platform up and just go completely and utterly ham with these modules and see what happens. So that's always a thing. But right now I've got a few materials in my inventory, nothing too exciting, but they're just going to help me lay out the groundworks of all this, so that I can definitely place everything properly, which will be sensible, I think. Very, very sensible. But yeah, let me get on with this. Let me build up a little thing, I guess, and we'll see what happens when I come back. Catch you guys in a second. Bye. Right, everyone, this is one module, and it doesn't look very impressive, does it? So I'll show you what is roughly going on here. I haven't put any of the glass in the front because some idiot forgot to bring bones with him to make bone meal. But yeah, this whole front bit will be glassed off here. I want to keep the water streams open. I want people to be able to kind of come up and have a little look at them and see the kelp going off into the distance. I think that'll be quite nice. But what we're going to have, obviously, this here, no, come back here. That here is a water stream, and that's going to go there. So there'll be another packed ice here, and a top layer slab there will bring the rest of that wall out. Because in testing, what was happening is some of the kelp was landing on there, which is no bueno, no bueno. In here, what I've got is a load of stair blocks, and that's kind of the reason why I've had to raise this up a bit, because I didn't really want them on show, as it were. But what's going to happen here is you're going to waterlog them and waterlog all of these, and that will create source blocks, because all of these pistons are going to fire at once. So when they do that, they're going to destroy all of the water sources that are at this level. By having that one there and all of these along here, that should hopefully fill it back up, meaning that all of the kelp can flow to the top and not get trapped in this little bit here until the kelp grows up. Kelp is obviously going to be on that sand level there. So that will obviously grow. This is all going to be connected via timers. Observers just, yeah, they're expensive. Like, for this kind of farm, I don't really see the point at all. With timers, you can, it's going to be an etho hopper timer, so I'll be able to kind of get it down to where it should be, kind of thing, with regards to getting the maximum amount out of it per harvest cycle. And then water up there flowing over here and dropping down into here. There's going to be a row of glass panes up at the top. So on this level, no, that level there. So coming from there, going all the way across down there, there's going to be glass panes so that the items will come up and over and fall down, which is going to be very nice. Very nice indeed. Front's going to be glass. Not sure if I remembered saying that. But yeah, that's the whole general thing. Round the back here, we've obviously got all of our repeaters, and there's going to be redstone lines running down. I'm going to delay each one by 4 ticks, just so that you don't have too many banks of pistons firing at once. It should stagger it reasonably well, I think. I do have this in a testing world, and it's been behaving absolutely fine, so I'm not that worried about that. But yeah, I've got to build these all the way down here, and then the same again on the other side. So I'm gonna get cracking, I guess. Wish me luck. Right. That's a lot of units built up. An entirety of one side. I'm going to mirror it on that side next. But yeah, what I have been doing is I've got some water streams in. Now, these are weird. I didn't realize this would do this. Because these are waterlogged stairs, it's kind of pushing back as well. I mean, the water stream still works as it should. It all just gets pushed to this side, which is odd, but you know, it won't really affect anything, I don't think. All of the kelp is in. I've just kind of left it in there as it is. What I need to do now is hop up here. I've got a load of ice on me. And so I'll be doing this all the way along. That one, silk touch, let's swap that out. And then what we should be able to do, yep, there it goes, is just do this. And then break out these blocks here. Now, that will create downwards flowing water, which is not good. It means that we should be able to see... Oh. Yeah, so as you can see there, that bit of dirt is no longer coming up because that's downwards flowing water. But what will happen, so I'm led to believe, is that when the kelp grows, it actually creates a source block. So the kelp should grow all the way up to this point here. It won't go any higher because this is flowing across as opposed to down. Thank you very much, Carl. And it will actually create water source blocks all the way up to here, which means that everything will be fine. Because I haven't linked this up to any redstone yet, it means I can just be really, really lazy and leave this to just grow, and it will be absolutely fine. So I've got to do this all the way along, link up the redstone. I don't think I'm going to set it off until I've got the other side done and all of it kind of grown up into those source blocks, because otherwise it's you know, it might take a while for all those source blocks to happen, and that means I'm just going to be losing stuff, and yeah, what's the point in that? So my laziness will pay off, I feel. But yeah, we're nearly done on this side. I've got to replicate this on the other side, and then life will be fine and dandy. Then what we need to do is we need to link up this water stream into that the brute force, the brute force furnace array that I talked about earlier. I don't think that's actually a word for it, but I like it. It's kind of self-explanatory and to the point. So yeah, so we've got to do that. So I'm going to bring you back in a second. Bye. Right, everybody. You may be able to see a monstrosity in the distance. Yes, you can. So. This is the brute force thingy that I was talking about, furnace array. Now, Magoo has had to come over and help me with this because my brain got incredibly stuck. I got as far as putting all of this in and all the water streams and everything like that, and then I got a little bit mushy-brained. So, let's see if we can... Nothing in there... Ah, right. So let's take you through this lever first. This lever is XP mode. So this is currently XP mode on. So you can come up and take things out of the furnace. Now, furnaces now store XP. So if you do this, then the furnace will store the XP of the item that is smelted. The item will still drop out and go down to the bottom here. But the XP will stay in there, so you could then take one more thing out. And why has that not dropped? This is interesting. So there is a bug here. So why are you not... You're still powered. That's because it's now on the crafting table, whereas before... Right. Is that powered from... Is there an infinite loop? Has Magoo done an infinite loop? I fear he may have. Yes, it's coming out of that block there. So I think I need one more repeater in there. That would make sense. I have one repeater, but I can make another. That's fine. Anyway, so when that works, it's on or it's off. And that's really, really cool. So let's just put that back there. And we will put the lever on it so that we remember. And then what will happen is... Oh, thank you. And thank you. Crafting bench. Well, this is going well, isn't it? So let's put the crafting bench down there. And we'll just craft ourselves up some of these. Now this, you put your kelp in there, and this actually goes into an item splitter, which goes down underneath here, and then the items will come up there and get distributed across here. Now I am noticing that it's skipping this furnace, and I'm not entirely sure what... Uh-oh, I'm running! Man, I hate these things. And they are impossible to shoot as well. So actually, maybe that was... Maybe that wasn't running because of the fact that that was in an infinite loop, so that was potentially locking the hopper into the back of it as well? Who knows? Right, let's try and sleep. I'm going to get hit out of the bed, aren't I? Uh-oh. Ah! Quickly. Oh, now I can't see my hearts. This is dangerous. Please, sunshine. Why did I put my bed out in the open? And... Come on, please. Hey! Oh, it's getting there. Oh, my hearts are fine. Got him. Nice. Anyway, let's sort that out in a minute. Let's pop down here, and I will show you what we've got going on down below. So we've got a etho hopper clock here. Very, very traditional thing. I'm sure everyone has seen it before. Let's put that there. That there. Don't know why. But what will happen is when this switches over to here, this will create a redstone pulse going off down here. It will touch that torch tower. Same on the other end. I know torch towers are a little bit old school now that we've got observers, but expensive. And then this will come up here. Now, we should... That's a lag spike. Oh my! Now, that happened last time as well, and I do think I know why it was happening. It's because I let the kelp grow up a lot. There it is, all raining down. So that should then be going all the way over here. Oh, it's already started. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? So that's now all going into there. That's nice, isn't it? That's really nice. That's cool. And that's kind of exactly what I wanted. 19, 11, 2, and none. Yeah. That's cool. So hopefully that observer will detect the update on the on that block. Because obviously the redstone torch underneath it powers it or depowers it, such as it will. Right, lag spike time. Can I move? Just, oh, there we go. And then we should see kelp starting to... Why, are you stuck? You shouldn't be stuck. What are you doing to... Huh. Oh, it's stuck under the glass. Oh. Oh, so there's that little ridge underneath it. Oh, I understand now. Oh, that's an annoyance. That's a real pain, isn't it? Well, I never. Now, why are you not? Because you've got no fuel. So the front two aren't picking up fuel. So this isn't picking up fuel from anywhere. So I wonder if that's probably because of that block there, isn't it? That one right there, which we need because we need to shoot that pulse through there. Interesting. Right, I have obviously got a bit of work to do here. So just to finagle around with the system, I'll probably just run the redstone line. I'll probably just bring it round this side if I'm completely honest. And actually just have it come round here. That would probably be a lot easier. And just shoot it straight into that, and then we can cover this bit up here with a little bit of facade or something like that. I think that would be fine. Now, is that letting... Oh yeah, infinite loop. I remember. And that will fix the infinite loop. Yes. Yes, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to do that then. And I will catch back up with you guys in a second when this system's all sorted, and hopefully I've prettied the thing up as well. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye-bye. No, Orpney! Well, you're only a seal. We are back, everyone, and I have sorted out all of Magoo's terrible redstone mistakes that he made, and I didn't, and I fixed. I'm better than Magoo at redstone. But don't tell him. Anyway, it is raining, it's pouring. I don't like to work in the rain. What I like to do in the rain is AFK. So... Go science. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go AFK. I'm going to see how this performs, I guess. I've put in some like starter kelp. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of kelp in there and there. I might just quickly just make sure that that second furnace is reasonably well fueled. I think I've put some coal in this one. No, that one's fine. And I've chucked some coal in these ones just to make sure that they actually have some stuff to chew on. Let's just make that up. Yeah, 5 should do. And we'll put you in there. So you've got 7s. That is enough for 140 items. Right, so let's just go AFK, I think. Oh, somebody's fighting the wither. I think I'm going to go around here. Because I think that part of what was... it's so dark. Part of what was making that kelp get stuck on the glass over there, because I noticed it was just in the 2 back ones, the 2 furthest, closest to my AFK point. This is scintillating video, isn't it? Look at my Prisma in AFK hole. Yeah, so I'm wondering whether it has to do with chunk borders or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I've also noticed one other problem, which is so like the last section there, I don't think if kelp comes over too close to that pillar, I don't think it's got enough force to push its way through into the item elevator here. So yeah, it's happening here. That's actually quite a bit of kelp. So that's something that we're going to have to fix, and I'm not certain how. Maybe I won't AFK just yet. How would one go about fixing that? I guess dropping it down one? Well done, Carlock. And having a water source there, because it's getting stuck kind of there, isn't it? We could drop it straight down under that slab. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go AFK. We're going to see how the machine performs. I'm going to catch you guys in a second. Bye-zy bye. Okay, everyone. We're back. And there are some issues. So I went AFK for a bit, came back, and I hadn't set it up properly. I hadn't primed it all properly to be able to do like a proper AFK session. So I ended up fussing about and doing all sorts of crap that didn't really work at all. And I think I've worked out the issue that we are having here. So as you can see, these are all filling up nicely. This is fine. Don't mind bits of kelp being in these either. This is good. Obviously that one's pretty full. That one's getting there. That's full weirdly. That's full weirdly. So I don't really know what's going on there. Let's take that out, and that out. Odd. And let's just fill that up as far as this will go. I think what's happening is that right now that side produces just enough for these 2 furnaces, and that side produces just enough for these 2 furnaces. So these are never, these 6 here are never really being used properly. As you see, we are getting drops, which is really, really good. But it means that we've got to expand this. Now I could do exactly the same farms and just extend the platform out the back a bit, and have the water streams meet up somewhere or other. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the thing that probably I should have done to begin with, because I'm not very good at designing farms, which is steal somebody else's. I think I'm going to go for a flying machine version, and I think I'm going to put it off the back here, because then I think it will be easier to join up to these water streams and everything like that, and easier to join up to the clock down there. We'll probably have it run the full length of the back here, because it's pretty much infinitely expandable, and I want to keep this central area free for other things. So that will go across here. I'm only going to make it, I think, 8 blocks wide. And I'll probably make it quite shallow because of the lag. Got to try and keep the lag down. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing it. And then, I mean, you got to think, these are only 8 kelp plants, these modules. Whereas if we're going 8 back that way, then we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the space that this takes up would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 would be that. So we can probably easily triple we'll have triple the output of what the 2 sides are doing, which I think will be very, very, very good. I'm still not sure why these are getting stuck here. They only seem to be on this side and on that side on the last ones. I think this is where I run along and there's loads. But I wish I could sort that out. I don't really know what it is. The only thing I can think of is that maybe it's got something to do with how I've placed that stair, but I don't think it should be. And it's not a massive loss. That was 3. Well, let's chuck all of that in. That wasn't 64. I got the 64 from over there. But yeah. That's all going to come in the next episode. I think I've got a morning off tomorrow. Well, an evening off tomorrow. I do have some normal work to do, but I should be able to get that farm up and running and all connected. It seems pretty simple to do, I hope. But we will see. We will see. But that'll be at the beginning of next episode, and hopefully we can get all this project finished off. For the most part. Yep. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep on priming these furnaces so that they're good to go, kind of thing. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. No, I'm not going to do my outro from my AFK box. I've completely forgotten my outro recently. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, then please feel free to leave a like. If you don't want to miss this series or any of the other series on the channel, then hit that subscribe button. And remember to tell your mother that I am terrible at building farms. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye. I did remember my outro.